report. It's the 3rd of May, 2024. And I believe I did not put out a fishing report last week. I got caught, was fishing, got in late, so I wasn't able to put up a fishing report. This week I'm coming back to you live and bringing you the latest and greatest. This past week, on May 1st, grouper season opened. That's for black grouper, a gag grouper, etc. So we decided we got canceled on Wednesday. So we ended up not fishing Wednesday. We had Thursday off, but we decided to switch schedules and actually do some exploring on Thursday. Go out and check some spots and see what type of fish were on it. See if we can find some of those black grouper. We did pretty good. We hooked several fish over the course of the day yesterday. First spot we fished was a wreck in about 110, 115. We anchored up, did quite a bit of chumming, and after a while we had pretty good action. We probably broke off a couple of fish. The first fish we did get to the boat was a nice black in the 15, 20 pound range. We then lost one or two. Then we hooked a third or fourth and got sharked right at the leader, right by the boat. So that one really didn't count. We had to release the corpse. So we kept fishing. We kept, picking away at some fish. We had a mahi, we had a cuda, some bonitas, a few yellowtails, but no more grouper bites. So we decided to pick up and spend the second half of the day a little further south. We ran south of Fowey Light. The first wreck we visited, there was 2 or 3 boats already anchored on it. We figured it was already kind of fished out or picked over. So we decided to keep moving, keep looking. We found, using our Seymour map, our cartography, we found a nice piece of bottom, checked it out. We didn't really see any life on it, so we decided to move on. We headed a little further south, a little, not quite to Triumph Reef, but kind of like if you're familiar with the area around the Sir Scott wreck. We went down there. It was just north of the Sir Scott wreck. We found some good bottom there in about 80 feet of water. We did a little exploring. We were marking some fish. It looked pretty good. So we decided to anchor up and start chumming. And it didn't take long after we started chumming. We started catching yellowtails again. They weren't like huge. They were a nice keeper-sized yellowtail, nothing crazy. But we picked away at them. The first nice bottom fish we got at that spot was a nice mutton snapper, probably about 22, 23 inches. Decent fish. I thought really we were going to get a bunch more, but for some reason that was the only mutton we caught there. We kept fishing. We ended up hooking. We lost a couple of bites there. We broke off a couple of fish. We also caught about 3 really large amberjack in the 30, 40 pound class. We released all of them. We weren't really interested in keeping amberjack, so we released all of them unharmed, to fight another day, let them spawn, do their thing. So we kept fishing, and we're hoping for another grouper to redeem ourselves. And sure enough, about 1 o'clock, we got that bite. We got our second, keeper grouper that we got to the boat, and we were ready to head in. So we were done for the day. Overall, it was a good day. Bait, like as always, is important. We started our day off by catching some pinfish, which they seemed to be really liking yesterday. We also caught ballyhoo. The mutton came off of ballyhoo. They love ballyhoo. Sometimes you'll get the black grouper on the ballyhoo as well. But it's always nice to have a variety of baits because you never know exactly what they're going to be chewing on that particular day. We had some mahi while we were anchored come by. We hooked one. What else? Cudas, bonitas, stuff like that. So overall, it's pretty decent action. I did speak to a couple other captains that fished the last couple of days, and they had similar results. Most people are getting their limit of black grouper right now if you put in the time. Twos, most of them are about the same, 15 to 20 pounds, 25 pounds, in that range. Nice fish. A buddy of mine was out a little further south off Triumph Reef, and he did pretty good. He had some nice mangroves in the 3 to 4 pound range. He had muttons, so a nice little mixed bag. Another buddy of mine caught a couple nice grouper, and he also caught he had a big, like 40 pound cobia swim up to the boat, which they proceeded to catch. So it's springtime, the fishing's good. You just got to get out there and put in the time, find a good spot, anchor up, make sure you chum, and they will come. As far as springtime fishing goes, The blackfin tuna are here. They're showing up. They haven't come around in any really big numbers, but there are some tunas around. We've been catching them on the live bait. Most of the time, you can catch them either on the live bait, which is our preferred method. You could also catch them jigging using vertical jigs. If you enjoy jigging, they respond really well to the jigs. The jacks also eat the jigs really well. So if you're around wrecks, especially late in the day, when the sun's going down or early in the morning, it's a good way to catch tunas. Like I said, the only downside to the jigging is that, number one, it wears you out. And number two, it attracts a lot of unwanted bites. If you're not targeting the jacks, just the tunas, you will get jacks too. So that's the disadvantage. The advantage is you don't have to spend time looking for bait. So it's like everything, pros and cons. What else? There's been a fair amount of sailfish around. Yesterday we had pretty decent looking water. We had good current out front in front of Key Biscayne. It was a very, very light current. As we went further south, the current picked up. The second spot we fished was in about 80 foot of water, and the current was going really good. We were using about anywhere from 20 to 24 ounces to stay on the bottom. So it was pretty good current. So if you're looking for sailfish, stuff like that, that's the right current. And mahi, they like that. We had clean blue water. It looked real nice. Wish I could have been out again today. Had some other stuff going on, but we'll see. Next week we're supposed to keep fishing. For those of you that are interested, that like watching the videos, I am working on a video on yesterday's trip. It was only 2 of us on the boat, so it was kind of hard to record everything, but I did try to get as much as I could of the trip, try to get as much video that I could, and I'm working on that right as we speak. I'm hoping to finish it tonight and get it out to you guys tomorrow so you can watch some at action. It was a lot of fun. Well, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Hopefully, I'll be bringing you some more tutorials here in the coming days. If you're watching this fishing report, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them here also. If you watch that video of our trip tomorrow or Sunday, don't forget to hit that notifications button so you can get the notifications. And please don't forget to leave your questions and comments there. And always hit that like button. Well, guys, until next time, my name is Captain Landon Muñiz with Nomad Fishing.